Alright guys, today I'll be discussing the episode which is actually featured in the Atomic Puppet series. If you don't know this episode is actually sold out, which is season 1 episode 6A episode. Alright, let's get started with the episode summary. So, Joey was actually at his friend Pauline's uncle's comic book shop. Now, you guys have been wondering about this question. Does Pauline Bell really have parents? Well, the story never says if Pauline Bell does have parents or if she doesn't even have parents. I'm not too sure actually. I'm actually not too sure. It's because one, it never say anything, and two, it's currently unknown who Pauline's parents are. Pauline could have been an orphan or she could have lived with her uncle. That's all. But the story never says anything about Pauline's parents. So let me just skip it for now. Okay. So once Joey and AP notices that the tickets are sold out, Joey decides to check on his phone to see if the tickets are sold out. But after that, Joey had to buy some tickets, but a big line actually hears a cry. But then he goes investigates the problem. Joey and AP power up, but Mookie apparently took over the spot in line to get himself a movie ticket. But it turns out that the cry that Joey and AP apparently were going to say someone was totally fake. It's totally fake. So after that, when Joey returns back to the line, the tickets have been sold out as well. So first of all, what I was going to say is, if you look in the episode right here, Joey asked the bellboy to get him some tickets, but the tickets were actually sold out, so eventually there was actually nothing Joey can do. So basically what really happens is Joey tried a lot of costumes, but once that didn't work, he got kicked out along with AP, dressing himself as Rex Bordeaux and himself, But then the second attempt didn't fail. Instead, Joey and AP decided to dress up as a unicorn and managed to get the tickets. So after that, Pauline comes. Joey and AP decides to throw the costume in the bin, but not knowingly, she asks where the tickets. She then notices that Mookie does have a mother, so eventually they were so shocked that they didn't know that Mookie had a mother. But after that, Joey was planning to watch the sold out movie and keeps an eye on him. But then Mookie had the tickets and they were supposed to be his. So eventually Joey, AP, and Mookie chase around the theater. And then Pauline hears this and is getting mad. Look, the case just caused a mess, but which the usher had to take out to the big guns. So then the movie usher actually had a big ginormous robot. So the big ginormous robot actually did a very bad thing, but it just messed up the theater. So there was actually the robot that actually just found some violations, but it loses controls hidden. Joey and AP then power up near a photo booth, showing the pictures of them. They manage to stop the robot and help the usher out of it. Both AP and Joey defeated the robot by putting one of the missiles back into it. But suddenly, the robot explodes and popcorn came splattering all out, having a cheer that AP and Joey had saved the day. Unfortunately for Mookie apparently got himself into trouble because he failed the mission for stealing Joey and AP's tickets. Pauline and Joey gets 2 front row tickets, and due to AP's victory, But Joey realizes that AP was not with them, but he went to watch the pony movie in the end. So what I really think about that episode was good at some point. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. So, isn't the Usher a villain or so? Well, according to my opinion, the Usher isn't really a villain. The Usher used to be a villain, he used to be this antagonist, but then he was actually a reformed villain basically in my opinion, he was actually the reformed villain. So there's nothing much I can really say about the Usher, So eventually there were actually some reformed villains. There's some reformed villains in Atomic Puppet. Alright? Now I'm gonna tell this thing to you. Alright? So the Usher is one of the reformed villains that used to hate Joey and AP. But due to that, he was actually saved by AP and Joey. But next up is Mr. Cornelius the Octopus and his buddy. Which I don't know what's the name. I kind of forgot, hold on, I kind of forgot the name. Okay. So eventually it was actually Mr. Cornelius. So Mr. Inkwood. So eventually the second person to become a reborn villain was actually Mr. Inkwood and his pet octopus Cornelius. Even though they were arrested, Joey and AP did treat them well in the end, So what I really think about that episode. The episode made me laugh a lot, especially for AP and Joey just trying to do a lot of those stuff, So eventually this episode will come next after that, it will come next. Alright, so basically what I was gonna say is that Joey and AP did somehow power up, but Pauline Bell did not. So eventually when you see in the next episode right here, which is Sword Sisters, and this is actually the first time that Mookie isn't wearing his superhero, appears in the episode Sold Out. So it takes place after Sold Out, and that was actually Pauline Bell's major role, where she became a superhero at first, So basically what am I talking? Sold Out. Joey and AP had a disastrous chase with Mookie. So what I was gonna say is that this is the second time Mookie actually got defeated. First being Sick Day, where Mookie failed to get the dust bunnies inside, causing himself to get sick with Joey and AP's cold. But I think that could be all for now, and apparently thank you for watching this video about this summary was actually an Atomic Puppet summary. I know I haven't been doing this in a long time, right? I haven't been doing this in a long time, and I want to really apologize for all of this, okay? I know I did not do a lot of summaries in a long time, but this is actually going to be the first time during the spring break that I will do the summaries. But even though I'm not going to go to school tomorrow, I'll still be online, but classes in Canada will actually be online, and it takes a long time to get all of them completed, It takes a long time to get them completed, especially when you're doing these kinds of work. Okay, I think that could be all for now, and this is me signing